Welcome to my podcast. Oh no, we not. Welcome to Mr. D podcast. We're gonna talk about oh goodness me. Right. Um, right. So Netanyahu, Benjamin Netanyahu. This is crazy. They say that Israel rejects France's proposal for peace because they believe that France does not support Israel. Oh, this is what happened when you were a spoiled child. All of a sudden, what you do for them, it doesn't matter. It does not matter one bit. Arrogance and bullshit top insiders on Netanyahu catastrophic October 7 Gaza war. 50 miles up the coast of Gaza where an Israeli offensive continues. Let's read this one. Interesting. Right. Daily Beast. Arrogance and bullshit. Top insiders on Netanyahu catastrophic October 7 and Gaza war. He's a war criminal. 50 miles up the coast from Gaza, where an Israeli offensive continues to shatter the besieged strip, Israel's former chief spy, Tammy Pado, is a well away from the war without end. In his office in Israel tech hub in the manicured city of Herzliya. The director of Israel Foreign Intelligence Agency, Mossad, from 2011-2016 says the seed that led to this moment of dread were sown over the past 2 decades. The bloody unprecedented attack on October 7th sparked widespread Israeli anger at the government that promised them perpetual calm in lieu of peace. The worst security failure since the country was founded showed up the limits of, of militarized segregation, which the Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu championed as a low-cost way to dominate Palestinians. After 7 years of relative calm and booming economy, that lie was brutally exposed on October 7. The shock has led to broad domestic support for the relentless military assault on Gaza in retaliation, but the problem of what to do next echo, yeah, what to do next echoes the debate over what went so catastrophically wrong. At 71 years old, Pardo feels the country is less secure and unable to make tough choices about its future, unwilling to address its most pressing problem, has less vision than when he joined the Mossad in 1980. He believes Israel's future depends on addressing the question of Palestinian rights, one that was rarely asked and went unanswered in the calm before the war. Remember me telling you that Hamas won? Well, that's a proof that Hamas won. Should we take from this that we need to change reality? He asked, believing that community uh, continuing to deny Palestinians their basic right will only lead to more bloodshed. True. How many times have we said this? Or should we learn from this that we have shown too little force and we should crush them with greater might so that they will be even more afraid of us? Yeah, keep doing it. Keep planting the seed for future war. Pardo spent his career clandestinely and ruthlessly targeting those deemed a threat to Israel. But from that fight, he learned a lesson that elites most Israeli force alone cannot protect it. You will never be able to squash the aspiration for liberty, he says. As part of a month-long investigation into the causes of Israel's greatest ever intelligence and security failure and how it continues to shape its war in Gaza, Delebi spoke with a former Israeli Prime Minister, a serving senior Israeli military official, a former Mossad chief, two former national security advisor, and a former senior Shin Bet officer. They depict they depict, yes, a culture of arrogance towards Palestinian in the security and political establishment. Israel leaders were confident their military prowess and vast technological superiority could keep at bay the dire consequence of the reality they expose over decades of continued expansion on Palestinian land. Throughout Netanyahu tenure, segregation and expansion have been treated as the permanent political solution. The former and current officials describe the decision not to heed multiple intelligence warnings as the result of Israel's security establishment eating the poison fruit of the Netanyahu era. While divided on the why divided, yes, yeah, let's go to divided on the answer to Pardo's question. They all believe that a fraud theory left Israel vulnerable and stuck in a war that still has no end in sight 8 months on. Right, okay. 36-year-old from Gaza City fled Rafah just before Israel smashed its way into Gaza last standing city in what appears to be defiance of another Biden administration red line. When the shells started landing, an estimated 1 million people who had taken refuge. Right. When the shells started landing, an estimated 1 million people who had taken refuge in the supposed safe haven followed suit. The US administration has adopted the Israeli description of limited operation to describe the block by block advance instead of a full invasion. Garbage. To describe the block by block advance instead of the full invasion, but it makes no difference to Abdullah and his family. Gaza City, then Khan Yunis, then now Rafah, and now Rafah says the a bit Dala is almost the same drama over and over again. Wherever they go, Israeli attack follow in a war where Israel has destroyed or damaged the majority of Gazans' home, decimated the public infrastructure, and now forced people back into the road they already fled. He carried his elderly mother in his arm as they ran in terror from their Gaza City home amidst the Israeli airstrike in October. She died a month later, trapped in the squalor of an overcrowded UN school in Kansas. That was, yeah, where was it? He had a Israeli mother in his arm as they are now in terror from their Gaza City home amidst Israeli airstrike. She died a month later, trapped in the squalor of an overcrowded UN school in Kansas that was supposed to be a place of refuge as winter rain set in and the ground fighting grew closer. The family was sleeping in the school courtyard as the skies turned a smoky red during long night of an Israeli bombardment with little shelter from the element. He had to watch helplessly as his mother succumbed to illness, unable to get medical treatment while rapidly worsening from exposure. When Abdullah then fled, when Abdullah then fled to Rafah, an Israeli flattened the Khan Yunis. His 83-year-old father was too weak. Yeah, wait. His 83-year-old father was too weak to walk the nearly 6 miles, held in the rain for 9 hours at the checkpoint and taunted by Israeli soldiers. He described troops using a megaphone to order the crowd of people he held up to shout that the people want Hamas to leave. Children carried and they all feared being killed in the street. Right, this is a long piece. Children cried and they all feared being killed in the street. Abdullah recalled he then described soldier using the shovel's head of a bulldozer to transport his father and other who couldn't walk. I guess it was their most humane act. He says the rest isn't so humane. So you can see there, free Palestine, bro. Free Palestine, free Palestine, free Palestine. We always forget about these and other things comes into play, and this is ridiculous genocide here, um, systematic elimination of population. That's the only thing that Israel has managed to achieve there in Palestine. Nothing more. So they release some countries You still got at least half of those hostages either dead or not recovered. Yeah. So you guys tell me, what is Israel going to achieve here? I am on the side of justice, common sense, and the rule of law, international law. So if that means supporting Palestine, yes, would. I wouldn't have a problem saying that I'm on the side of the freedom of speech, freedom of everything. Yes, free Palestine. So, guys, I've got work to do and I've got to go to the market and we're going to talk about Russia. Russia and Ukraine. Russia. That's my next topic. Hmm. Yeah. Um, Vladimir Putin wants the West is was is pushing Russia to the point of no return. And he also warned that stealing Russian assets will not go unpunished. Well, we're gonna debate that in the next video. Please like, share, comment. Don't forget to subscribe for more. Hello, brother. Between respect, bro, for standing with justice. Thank you. HAD Hadil. Hadil. See you in the next video.